3 unused buildings are demolished. We'll have details on how the university will use the space. Scientists are researching how the Deepwater Horizon oil spill may have affected whale populations in the Gulf of Mexico. Also, find out how one student found his Ragin' spirit and why he's proud to be a Ragin' Cajun. University Avenue starts right now.
University Avenue, the news and spirit of Louisiana.
Hello and welcome to University Avenue. I'm Chris Welty. Almost 5 years after the massive BP Deepwater Horizon oil spill, researchers are preparing to check on how deepwater marine mammals in the northern Gulf of Mexico are faring.
It's not only a tragedy which happened on the day of the accident, but it's a tragedy which is continuing.
The horrific images of the 2010 Deepwater Horizon BP oil spill are not far from Dr. Natalia Sadovskia's mind. She's a physics professor at the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, who's studying its environmental impact on whales and dolphins.
I realized that this is a problem which is not going to disappear for many years.
Dr. Sadovskia and other researchers have conducted underwater acoustic measurements several times before 2010. The northern Gulf of Mexico is familiar territory for the team.
The Gulf ecosystem is very dynamic and very complex, and if one of the layers of this ecosystem are going to fail or going to be affected, the rest of the ecosystem will respond.
Since the oil spill, researchers have seen changes in the sperm whale population.
We know for sure that this spill did affect marine mammals and dolphins and whales.
In June, the researchers traveled back to the Gulf. The crew deployed environmental acoustic recording systems to record sounds made by whales over 3 to 4 months. The information they capture will help scientists better understand how whales communicate with each other. The data will also be used by mathematicians to develop models that could estimate current and future sizes of whale populations.
This data will be used along with all of the acoustics data that we're collecting to try to verify kind of the viability of visual data along with acoustic presence data.
Sadovskia says more data is needed to fully understand the long-term effects on the ecosystem. Only time will tell if any of the whale populations in the Gulf are on the brink of extinction due to the BP oil spill. Researchers are hopeful their data will shed new light on the challenges still ahead.
It was our chance to contribute into understanding how the spill is going to affect marine mammals, and those questions do require observations and research which are going to be spread out for many years to come.
In other news, UL Lafayette is beautifying its campus. Crews demolished Guillory, Corona, and Olivier halls. The outdated, unused buildings on Hebrard Street were leveled to clear the way for green space.
We're going to create a new plaza off Hebrard, so when you drive down Hebrard, you'll have a new vista. The lake is going to be at the centerpiece, and then we're creating a new plaza that will front Buchanan Hall to tie you into the lake. So it's really cool.
The UL Lafayette Student Design Quad is now open. A large fleur-de-lis sculpture is the centerpiece of a water fountain and plaza. The renovations also include new walkways and landscaping with crepe myrtles, magnolias, and live oak trees. More than 100 UL Lafayette students designed the space. This project is the first major master plan project to be paid for with self-assessed student fees. Staying in the quad, a section of the Walk of Honor paved with the names of alumni has received a makeover. The inscribed terracotta pavers were replaced with bricks, and black granite year markers were installed to indicate each graduating class. To accommodate recent and future grads, the Walk of Honor will eventually be extended beyond the quad. UL Lafayette's bookstore is now open in the Student Union. The store is in the same location on McKinley Street as it was in the previous Union. The bookstore has an open concept floor plan and windows were added to display retail items. The store sells Raging Cajuns gear, textbooks, and architectural supplies. The U location is one of 3 retail shops for the bookstore. The St. Mary Street and Johnson Street locations will stay open.
All the commuter students come in and they're dropped off right there. So, they're probably going to go path of least resistance, and that's that store. All of our freshmen in the Union coming through orientation, they know this store. All of our residence hall, students know this store, and they're walking right through the Union here. It's a matter of convenience, and we think both stores will do just fine.
Both university bookstores and the Red Zone now have a new name, the Raging Cajun Store. You can still find everything Raging Cajuns and supplies for class at each location. In other news, the 30-year-old Cajun Dome is slated to receive a makeover. Our Elizabeth Rose has an inside look at the project and finds out how much the upgrades will cost.
The Cajun Dome's discolored roof, aging 100-level seats, and current light system will soon be renovated. The State Bond Commission approved more than $16 million in revenue bonds to update the dome.
To replace it would be $200 million, so we're trying to keep the building that we have operational.
The Cajun Dome opened 30 years ago in 1985. Since then, there haven't been any major renovations.
Every piece that you can think of starts to fail and wear out.
The biggest project on the list is replacing the 100-level seating. Proposed renderings released to UL Lafayette show the lower level of the arena will be redesigned with a mixture of permanent and new telescopic seating. The addition will increase efficiency and capacity for concerts, hockey games, and Raging Cajuns basketball games.
I know both teams, the men and the women, are getting better, and we're winning more games, and we're going to get bigger crowds.
Head women's coach Gary Broadhead says redesigning the dome will make for an intimate experience and help with recruiting.
Bringing everybody closer, even though it is a big building, they can get the crowd a little bit closer, get them more into it. And I tell you what, our kids really, really love playing here. It's just going to be an added fact to every aspect of it.
The dome will also receive new LED lighting. Switching over to a more efficient system could save the Cajun Dome nearly $40,000 a year.
Anytime we have a spare nickel, it goes back into maintaining the building.
I'm Elizabeth Rose, reporting for the University of Louisiana at Lafayette.
Some work will begin this year, but the dome will completely close from May 2016 to October 2016 to finish the inner portion of the arena. The Cajun Dome's roofing will also be recoated. Restrooms and concession stands will be revamped. Coming up on University Avenue, we'll introduce you to Anthony McLean. Find out why he's proud to be a Raging Cajun.
At the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, our Raging Cajun spirit goes beyond athletics.
Thanks for staying with us. The university flag is one of 3 flags flown in front of Martin Hall. Lowering the UL Lafayette flag is a new protocol for any current student or employee who dies. The UL Lafayette flag will be at half staff for 1 day.
It's very heartbreaking for us here because here at UL it's a family, and we lowered the flag half staff to celebrate their lives and honor their lives here at UL as our students.
UL Lafayette is number 16 among the top 50 best value online RN to BSN programs of 2015. The rankings at valuecolleges.com recognize accredited nursing programs. The top online RN to BSN program list is compiled based on 3 factors: a 20-year return on investment, U.S. News and World Report's rankings of best online bachelor's programs, and credit per hour tuition rate. Ahead on University Avenue, we'll have details on a growing online degree program.
Fight on, Cajuns, fight on to victory for the red and white. We will sing of triumph and glory
for our team tonight.
You will hear the rage of the Cajuns.
So let's give a yell. I-E.
Hustle up, bustle up.
Fight on to victory. Go, UL.
It's not just about recycling, it's about reducing our waste altogether. Remember, Cajun fans, we all win when we go zero waste. Go Cajuns!
UL Lafayette's Health Promotion and Wellness Program graduates are using their degree to help encourage healthy lifestyles and promote wellness through education in the workplace and in communities. Our Amy Bollinger explains the degree and has details on job opportunities.
As a student in the University of Louisiana at Lafayette's Health Promotion and Wellness Program, you enjoy all of the same benefits of being a Ragin' Cajun, but have the flexibility of taking online classes.
We follow a strict standard to create all of our classes so that they are comparable and easy to navigate for our students.
UL Lafayette's Health Promotion and Wellness Program is 100% online and is one of 5 accredited programs in the School of Kinesiology.
Working as a personal trainer, your schedule is not an 8 to 5 kind of deal. Having the online classes worked well because I could work and I didn't have to have big breaks in my availability.
Students learn how to develop and implement strategies to improve the health of individuals, families, and the community. The goal is to teach preventative health measures, how to manage existing conditions, and access to health services.
You meet a lot of different people. You know, there are people out there who can't help themselves or who need some type of assistance.
Graduates are employed as health education specialists and community health workers for nonprofit organizations, industry, and healthcare facilities. The Department of Labor reports employment of health educators and community health workers is projected to grow 21% through the year 2022.
The beauty of the HPW program being online is that you're able to balance work and school. It teaches you time management and organizational skills, and it helps you prepare for the real world.
Students are required to complete clinical hours and an internship.
Our internships range from corporate wellness, such as Stone Energy or petroleum helicopters, to the nonprofit sector, which would be Women's Foundation.
Graduates earning a kinesiology degree with a concentration in health promotion and wellness are eligible to take a national certification exam to become a certified health education specialist. At UL Lafayette, we are passionate about the possibilities. Join us and find your Ragin' spirit.
Straight after the break, we'll introduce you to Anthony McLean. Hear how he found his Ragin' spirit.
At the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, our Ragin' Cajun spirit goes beyond athletics.
Periodically, we will highlight UL Lafayette students and find out how they found their Ragin' spirit. In this episode of University Avenue, we're introducing you to accounting student Anthony McLean.
Singing has always been my passion. I joined the UL Gospel Choir my freshman year, and it has helped me reach my potential as a student. Getting involved allowed me to meet new friends and find my voice. For me, choir is more than hitting the right notes. It's a way to express myself, and it helps keep me grounded. I carry the discipline I learned from the group through all avenues of my life. On campus, I'm a member of a fraternity, I'm a part of the National Society of Leadership and Success, and I play volleyball with UL intramural sports. Music helped me find my voice both inside and outside of the classroom. My name is Anthony McLean. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, and I'm proud to be a Ragin' Cajun.
Learn more about Anthony and other Ragin' Cajuns on our website, louisiana.edu, and find out how you can become a Ragin' Cajun too. We're out of time. Thanks for tuning in to University Avenue. Have a great day, and go Cajuns!